Hello everyone, so I got up late, I got my coffee, and I'm ready. So this is gonna be an interesting video. Today we are checking out This Woman Lives Every Day Like It's 1958, and I'm gonna fucking love this shit. It's by In the Know, oops, I'm fucking stupid already. Anyways, it's okay. I fucking love the like 20s, the look of the 60s, all of that. So this is gonna be beautiful. Also, she reminds me already of Rose from Titanic. I'm just saying, that might not have been her intention, but it's happening. So let's just up that volume ever so slightly and get a move on.
I'm Lacey Faye, and I live every day like it's 1958.
She's a classy ass lady.
People's reaction is it's almost always positive. This is who I am, this is what I like, and I feel like you should do what you like. You should do what makes you feel beautiful and
Man, that's such a fucking wide street, everyone. I want you to all marvel at this. I have never gotten a street in a neighborhood near my home this fucking wide, alright? I know I'm nitpicking, but oh my god. It's like half of that. Fucking half over here, alright? Bullshit. But man, this looks so swanky and epic.
beautiful and dress however you want to dress that makes you feel the most like you.
People will stop dead in their tracks and they'll just stop and their eyes are fixed on her as we'll walk by.
Yeah, it's a beautiful look. I love that car. I love that fucking car. I love the color. Everything about it's fucking great.
One place in town that kind of brings in the 1950s vibe quite well is the local pharmacy. It's called Bullet Drug, and they have a soda fountain, they have a jukebox.
Jesus Christ. I've never ever had a fucking soda fountain presented to me. I've seen jukeboxes before, though.
It makes it a lot of fun.
Chocolate sundae?
Let's do it.
Man, I love the placement of the cherry. Everything on this is perfect, alright? This is all just beautiful.
As soon as I put on the first 1950s dress with my hair and makeup done, that's when I felt like I was finally...
Watch out. I've heard that in the past, the makeup in, like probably not in the 50s and 60s, but beyond that, prior to that, was like lined with all kinds of fucked up shit because it was, it was legal to put things like arsenic and talcum powder and shit in makeup. And now it's not, for obvious reasons, and all these women were putting all this shit on their faces, bleach, all kinds of weird shit. There was something I saw, it was a British TV series that talked a bit about this. Very interesting. If I ever find it, I'll show you.
Me. I found my authentic self, and I've never looked back since then. I really honed in on the 1950s because of my grandparents. They got married in 1955, and their stories, it just made it sound like the best time ever. Everything's beautiful, colorful, happy, optimistic.
I'm fucking loving this. I'm sorry that I'm not adding a ton of commentary. There's very little to complain about, to be honest with you. To me, the 1950s and 60s has an epic look, It's got that fucking clean look, but it's colorful, like the colors of vehicles and all that shit. It just sings. I live for it. The music is boisterous and loud. Long story short, I love it.
We bought our home 4 years ago, and it was built in 1953. So we've tried to pack as much in as...
We went to a place in the USA, and those pink flamingos reminded me of it. This place in the US, in Bellingham, they had these purple flamingos, and my mom wanted to buy a fucking truckload of them. We didn't end up doing it, and probably rightly so, because now we're in the apocalypse. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, just so stupid.
As we can, while keeping it authentic. I don't want it to look like it's a 50s museum. I want it to look like it's an authentic 1950s home that you've walked into.
Yeah, I like that. Oh man, the fucking TV.
When people walk into our house for the first time, a smile comes on everybody's face.
This is the best form of hipster I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. She's got KitchenAid. Is that from the 60s? I can't fucking tell. Looks good though. Wish I could afford a fucking KitchenAid mixer. They're like thousands of dollars or hundreds. I don't know how much they are anymore. I remember with like all the parts that I wanted, it was gonna be expensive. I don't have a KitchenAid mixer. I just have hands. And yeah, the broken food processor I still have yet to replace. So I don't know, everyone. I don't know.
Our 1950s kitchen, I tried to do as authentic as I could, and I think the appliances work better. It was built to last forever.
I would hire her to run my house. Oh my goodness. Also, yeah, it's true. Things that are from like the 90s and below typically last a lot longer than things from the 90s and above. Like in that threshold point, things start going to shit. Cars start fucking breaking down easier. Technology doesn't run as smoothly. 1960s had it fucking figured out. Everything was like fucking metal and shit. I remember my mom used to tell me when my mom was a young girl, the freezer had metal all inside. And they changed it obviously now. It's no longer metal, it's plastic. But I remember how she used to talk to me about how she would touch the metal and her hands would stick and it would hurt like a bitch. Which is probably one of the reasons why they replaced it with something else. But there are all these stories she would have about how, you know, certain things ran a little differently and all that. Yeah, it was just cool. It was always cool to hear.
That you would keep that forever, and I think so. I mean, a fridge's been running for 70 years. It's fine. It's not stopped yet. The only room that's not decorated 50s is my son's room. So we let him choose.
Oh, that's so nice. So she's not even indoctrinating him into some evil scheme to have to convert him to the 1960s. Look, I really like this. I think she's got a great attitude. I love the style. I love the feel of everything that's going on in this video. I love how they chose the music. I fucking love it. This is not some fitness blender bullshit. And then on top of that, I absolutely adore her attitude about all of this. It's fucking fantastic. This lady, fucking awesome.
It feels so normal to me now that I wouldn't really think of it as different anymore. When we first moved into the house and started getting more objects secondhand.
Then you've got normal boy McGee over here, just fucking chilling out, doing his normal boy shit.
And I always thought that was kind of weird, but it just got to be so normal, and now it's like fun. You go to the thrift store and find something that just makes our house.
She has hats lined upon the wall. Fantastic. I can't believe it. This looks like the most fucking elegant of it. A sun hat, little sunshine hat. So cute. Something you'd put on a doll.
Perfect.
This front section is true vintage. One of my favorite ones. I just barely found.
Okay, I know I'm not trying to bring in Amberlynn Reid, but she absolutely would fucking relish in this shit because she loves that floral pattern dress kind of shit. I'm just saying.
A couple of months ago, and it's actually like an early 50s, late 40s. Another one of my favorites.
Oh, I like that a little bit. I like that color. That's some good color right there. Don't like buttons though, but the color's nice.
Is this one, and I love it because it was given to me by the original owner.
Holy shit. So you got old grandma going over here. She's like a fucking ancient, like little old wheelchair lady, and she's like, please take my legacy. And she just like holds out this little elegant little treasure chest of a fucking box, and you know, with a shaky hand, she grabs it and pulls it away, and her eyes widen as she opens it, only to see this beautiful cascade of colors in this form of a fucking dress. That would be fucking amazing. Some Legend of Zelda bullshit would fucking ensue, and then she goes on a fucking adventure with her KitchenAid mixture as her weapon. And fucking just slings out cookies like mad. I would play that game. No bullshit.
To me, the 1950s style is normal. I understand that
I don't like that shit. That's weird, like to have all of that on a wall, but I get it. Whatever.
Outside folks looking in, that it could be weird. But I think everybody's weird in their own.
Fuck, the last time I never see anyone put this much fucking time and effort into being classy. It's so fucking nice. It's a breath of fresh air. No wonder why everyone loves this.
Way, everybody's nerdy about something, and it might as well be something that you love.
I love this unconventional life, alright? I love this. Everything about this is fucking beautiful. It's fucking serene. This is fucking amazing. This reminds me of like Meet the Robinsons clashes with the past.